It is your savior, Riku the Best. Yes, we are back with another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Today, baby, of course, we're using my branded Despia. Pure branded Despia. I feel like that's the most consistent, right? So I'm going to be just showing you matches that I've had with this deck, and it got me to platinum naturally, right? It's the new deck in town with the support, and you know, it's one of the best decks in the game right now, I would like to say. So like I said, this is the deck that got me to diamond. Did I say platinum? I meant to say diamond. I don't remember any of these, to be honest. All right, so I mean, it's not a bad hand. I can work with this. Anytime I get a super poly and branded fusion, I can work with it. Oh, so apparently I'm going against beat troopers. Yes, I don't know anything that they can do. So with my hand right now, I'm thinking I can bait with, I can summon Spriggans maybe and search for anything but branded in red, right? We'll get that later. Search for maybe, I don't know, a lost or something. So right now he's going to link level into Seraphim. I've seen that maybe one other time, but to be fair, I don't see beat troopers too often. I don't. Hell, to be even more fair, even Plat 1, I've ran against there's one mirror match I had in Plat 1. Everybody else had Fluenderies, and I was like, bro, where are the mirror matches? Hello? I know the matchup best with the mirror matches, man. Well, obviously, because I use the deck, so I have to know how it works. So obviously his name is invincible. Ain't that invincible, right? I don't know what any of these guys can do. I fight these guys like maybe once a month. I'm not even joking. I fight these as often as Drytron. For some reason, I still see that, but it's cool though. People run what they like. I'm not against that. People run what they like in phase, 2 back row, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not worried about it because I got super poly. I open with foolish, not because. Okay, so with me doing that, I don't get the chain block with branded fusion, or not branded fusion, with the Lubellian's effect. So I did that just to bait out one of those back row cards and bait out you know, a Blossom. So anywho, I'm gonna chain branded opening to that because I said screw it. Let me get out. I pitch Spriggans and I got Jester to field. And yep, that's him. He's negated for the rest of the turn. Oh, that actually sucks. But it's cool though. If he doesn't have anything to stop, I decided to get the field spell and to get Jester, and I get Adlib, and then Max C. I was like, okay, I know you had another chain. Let me get all of that out the way. But I don't like the fact that Super Poly is my only discard target right here. But it's cool though. It's cool though. It's cool. I don't think I discarded Super Poly. I doubt I did something. That's insane. Obviously, just go for my boy Despia and Quay. Somebody please tell me how to pronounce that man's name. And get Jester to field because I don't really have any other target. And whatever that is, when your opponent activates a monster effect while you control a beat trooper. Okay, so he negated. Well, I mean, that's fine. It's fine. I kept him. He's still there and alive, right? So I was able to get him out through Albaz from the deck and my Fusion Destiny, my Fusion Despian on the field, not Fusion Destiny. All right, so obviously Mirror J doing Mirror J things, and then you Ghost. I don't see that. I don't see the Ghost Ogre. I don't see Ghost Ogre a lot. So, I mean, obviously your field is going to be going at the end phase, so it's not that much of an issue. Main phase 2. I didn't set super power. Well, I didn't have a card in hand. So obviously my mindset, I can just get Adlib with the branded in red, fuse them two, maybe get IRS, and then with Adlib's effect, I can get Mirror J back on the field. So when I saw all that, I'm like, no. I ain't about to let you link level. I'm not about to let you exceed whatever bees be doing nowadays. None of it, nada, zip. And we still got the field spell too, need I mind you. So, you know, get it for insurance. So I was able to get IRS with this. And then I was still able to get, well, once the chains go through, yep. My boy, Mirror Jade. Say hello. I didn't set Super Poly because I didn't have a card in hand. So I didn't think what I thought I did. Executor? Wait, whoa, what was that? I don't know what effect that is. Apparently you get one from the grave or deck. Okay, you're not chilling. Okay, so that's like a pot of avarice. Link level into, who do we have here? Armor Horn? I think I'm just banished. I'm like, you know what? No. I'm gonna keep IRSing you. Retaliating C. The hell? Is that random beat troopers? I've never seen that card used, but oh, you're dead next turn. You're dead next turn, buddy. You're done. You're dead. You're done. So I can just attack a super poly if anything. Oh, wait, I didn't have a card in instant. I'm stupid. Yeah, you're done. All right, let's see. What do we have? I don't know why his deck doesn't look like 40. It doesn't look like 40 cards. So this hand, I don't really like it. I mean, it's cool because I can max C, sure. Oh, it's a mirror match. Nice. So, I mean, I still have call by for my turn, and I don't like opening up with the Albaz, if that makes sense, right? I don't like opening it up with the Albaz. So I'm gonna let him run. What the He just, wait, didn't he just get Branded Fusion? Did he? Oh, because I max seed. He should have went with the play. I don't know why he didn't go with the play. He still gets some pluses off of it. Regardless, I'm gonna get IRS out before he starts any of his plays his turn. He could have went, sure, I max seed, but still go through it. It's a risk, but you still get some pluses off of what you're gonna do. Hey, whatever. I'm gonna go through with my play, of course. I get Tragedy in the Grave. I know I started halfway through. If you guys see my videos, other videos using Branded Despia, you know how the plays work. I'm just doing the bread and butter, getting Mirror Jade out, right? Yeah, yeet. Oh my God, that card looks so, oh, I want that card IRL. So I'm gonna attack right here. And damn, if there's a way I can get like a second evenly matched. I'm like, okay. Let me get Albion in the grave real quick. And I think I yeeted himself. Yeah, because I want to keep Masquerade up on the field because he has 1900 for Christ's sake, right? Get Branded in red and we're good. I can get him back. I can get him back with the Adlib in hand. Just chain. And I still, oh no, I can't use Mercurier, could I? No, that's a Despia in the description, not Albaz in the description. So obviously he finally uses Branded Infusion to get out Lubellian. And yeah, he's gonna do the same thing. Dramaturge was used to fuse with that, so he's gonna come to field. He ditched. Who the hell did he put in the grave? Wait, the Winged Dragon of who? I have never seen, you know, I run pure Branded Despia. I don't know what all the other jazz is, all right? I want to keep my deck consistent. I know a lot of people run the vanilla version, but I like it that way. So Albaz Drama goes into Ash. Oof. Well, I mean, that's gonna hurt. Yeah, Brandon the red. Now is my time to get the homie Chimera. I'm about to just swarm the field right here. Obviously, I fuse Adlib, Dramaturge. Adlib is gonna give me Mr. Banish, Sir Banish a lot, and Dramaturge is gonna come to field. So obviously get Chimera and get my draw off, and Chainlink 2, Dramaturge, Chainlink 3, Adlib. Looking good to me, baby. Looking good to me. Adlib resolves, and then we get Mirror J back to field, aka I can banish again. He's not a once per turn banish, but he can't do it the next turn. So you can banish as much as you want as long as you bring him back, right? Which I think is pretty cool. So obviously I'm gonna Albion in the grave, get another Brand in the red, get a part 2. I can grab Adlib. Wait, he's already banished. Okay, that's fine. In phase, I feel like that's super poly. So I got lost instead. I got Branded lost instead because of reasons. Okay, so my turn. We're good. Activate lost. See what you have? I have Mercurier because I do have an Albaz descriptive fusion on the field. So he's negating my Tragedy Engrave? He is. I'm like, I mean, you have 100 life points, so you can't play that deck with the one. Well, I don't have Masquerade anymore, so never mind. I don't remember any of these matches, to be honest. All right, so I can work with, I got a Jester, I got Patchwork to bait. Huh? Wait, I see a pot in the Heavenly dude, the prison dude. I had no idea what this deck is. I only see whoa. Okay, when I saw the back row, I was like, all right. It's one of those decks, isn't it? Let me top deck Feather Duster. That's not Feather Duster. So I'm going to be trying to bait out as much as possible, right? All right, so I'm gonna fuse immediately. I mean, not fuse immediately. So I'm gonna Patchwork as the second bait. I don't think anything triggered, chained, or paused. Probably did. Obviously, fuse my Dramaturge and my Imp. I get Patchwork back then. I get Masquerade just in case you want to activate anything. I can chip you off a little bit, right? So Chainlink 1, Imp, Chainlink 2, Dramaturge, Chainlink 3, his damn punishment, Dogmatica. What? That blows up my car, right? So much for taxes, huh? All right, so Dramaturge still comes to field, so that's one back roll out the way, right? I think I just normal Jester. I'm like, okay, so no, I'm gonna call by chain to that. I don't know what he does. I've never seen that card before in my life, but you touched my field spell. You have to go. You gotta get up out of here. So I'm gonna normal Jester and see if he triggers something. Sorry, to move my cursor out the way. He didn't. So I'm gonna Branded Fusion. Obviously doesn't have a Blossom because the only card in his hand is the one that we can't pop his back row, his set back row. So obviously normal play. Patchwork is dead. I have both polys in my hand, so if anything, I could have, didn't matter what I did, to be fair. So Chainlink 1, obviously Lubellion, Chainlink 2, Tragedy. I get Despia, Ad-Lib from Tragedy, and Lubellion just fuses, and boom, Mirror Jade is out there. So Torrential Tribute. So I'm gonna do that just to get Albion in the grave. Banish one normal trap from your deck. Set one with the, okay, so he's setting another card. Trap Trick. Yikes. What's your strike? If you're, okay, so that negates a normal or special summon. So I remembered that. I'm like, okay, it's cool. We got my field spell up. So you know what that means, baby? I had a normal Jester on the field too. That's all right. You know I can banish, right? I'm just saying, you know I can banish. Thank God I think I called by that stupid fusion card in the grave. And the effing guy that had super poly. I'm like, all right, that's cool and all, but you can't use it. You don't have a card in hand. And guess what? You're not gonna have a card on the field. So banish him, fuse these two because I'm gonna get them back with Ad-Lib. So let me get out. Who did I get out with this? Masquerade? Again, don't touch my Masquerade. You about to pay what you owe. Get Masquerade out to field, and then we're doing good damage right here. I deal all this damage. You won't be able to do much with, okay, and then you activate that stupid card I see in Edlich. So that's the one that, which one? Oh, that's the one that banished. Okay, let's just set the back row. Okay, because I know one of those back row cards pop a monster on my field. So obviously in phase, since I had Albion in the grave from Ice Blades effect, Brandon Red right there, just set up for Chimera and you're done. Dead. What do we have here? This hand is awkward. All right, well, I mean, might as well just Branded Opening. Oh, mirror match. And the man has a royal finish. Freaking Jester. Must be nice. I have 2 royal finish and 2 cards that I don't use at all. So obviously he does the B&B, get Tragedy. Just done it a little bit earlier. So no chain block for his Lubellion unless he has Branded Lost. So obviously Albaz Imp in the grave. He gets Lubellion. And yep, gets the Lubellion effect off. Oh God, he picked Snow. Oh yeah, I've seen a lot of different variations that ran Snow. Oh God. All right, so we have to deal with Snow. 2 face down. Obviously, I assume one is super poly, the other, I don't know, maybe Branded in red or. And then I Harvey Feather Dusted. So I was like, let me force out Chimera right now if I need to, or if you're going to go to Masquerade, that's W for you, right? So he got Tragedy from Grave, and I was like, wait, 2 cards. He's going for Masquerade, right? Or Starving Dragon. Oh God, Draco Stapelia. Oh God, so he's gonna try and negate. So like, whoosh. I checked in the grave. Hold on. So Ad-Lib's effect, obviously, because he fused him when he brought him back. Oh, it was a cross out. That's what it was. It was a goddamn cross out. That would have worked perfectly in a mirror match, actually. So obviously get him back with Ad-Lib's effect. So I'm just gonna normal, regular polymerization, just so I can get my Patchwork back in hand. And get my boy Despia and Quake because I don't know how to pronounce his name. So, Chainlink 1, obviously. Imp 2, Tragedy gives me, what did I go here, Jester? Yeah, I went for Jester right here. And then I get the Patchwork, and then patch it up again. Oh, Branded Lost first, and then we patch it up again. And I think I went into, oh no, I didn't go into anything. Okay, so I think right here, I was trying to force him to banish my card because I didn't want to summon again, I guess. And I don't know. I just wanted him to banish my fusion. That is all I wanted. So I can get Dramaturge to field and then the Snow. I was like, okay, that's cool. I can still fuse him face down if I need to, like main phase 2. So Fairy Tail Snow comes out. And I'm like, you know what? You have 1 card in the graveyard. It's the one that stopped some from getting destroyed, but all your other cards are banished. I mean, yeah, you banished a lot for that, obviously. So I was like, you know what? I feel like I wanted to force him to use Snow. Let's just say that, okay? I didn't want to pull out anybody else and be in a screw position without anything in hand, right? So obviously, summon Jester, and then now I get his Draco Stapelia to negate me. Draco Stapelia, please. I was like, all right, cool. Then I poly. I waited for that moment. I waited for that moment all my life. And then Chimera, obviously, I draw 1 and pop 2, I believe. So Branded lost chain that, chain link 2, chain link 3, Dramaturge comes back to the field, and this is looking good for me. This is looking really good for me. Branded and lost, get Mercurial just to negate since no, I can't negate with Mercurial. So he used the Branded opening in the grave to save. I think I targeted Draco Stapelia, right? So he's going straight to attack mode. Negate me already. I'm going to chain Branded opening because, I mean, I can't use Mercurial to be honest because I don't have a Albaz fusion on the field. So I get my Jester out, take that opportunity to get him out, to get a Branded fusion to start off for next turn. And the F4 uses his own Branded fusion. So, all right, go. 2 can play that game. 2 can play that game. So right now, I feel like I'm in a worse position. He can't banish this turn, but he can banish on my turn. So he gets out of the Jester into the Branded in the red. I'm like, okay. And he does that now. Okay, so he's gonna fuse 2, 3 to his own Chimera. I was trying to figure out. He obviously can, you know, pop if he wanted to, right? And I use my opening to save Chimera. He get a Spriggan's kit. He gets another a Branded spell trap, but it goes into the deck. Now you go into battle phase. So you pretty much had to crash. And you pretty much had to crash. So, I mean, right now it's like, I'm gonna wipe the field, obviously. No, wait, I didn't have out, he had out freaking Mirror Jade. I'm so used to having out Mirror Jade. And I drew another damn Branded fusion. I was like, you know what, it's fine. It is what it is. Get my boy Albaz and Tragedy back in the grave. And also get Tragedy's effect off too. And I think right now I'm looking good. I'm looking good right now. I'm looking good. And chain Branded and lost. Chain link 3, Tragedy. What did I get with Tragedy? What did I am hydrated right now, dude. Oh, Atla. Perfect. So lost gets Albaz. So, and I go into the fusion. And obviously I banish. I think I banish. No, he can still negate. So I try to bait out something here. I baited out his Draco Stapelia by summoning the Albaz. That's what it was. Mercurial, since I do have an Albaz fusion out there, right? I can negate him finally. Be gone. Let me fuse into you. And I went to IRS. What did I go into? Oh no, I went for, that brother starve it. I try to maximize my damage right here. I think I also forgot he had Fairy Tale. He had Snow in the grave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think he can use Snow until he gets another card in the grave. So, oh no. Okay, so it was actually 7 then. So he had to banish everything in the damn grave. I was cool with that, you know? That was his worst case scenario. His last trump card. And I banished you. Lol? Get up out of here, fam. And dead. DED. I like how Snow just showed up. Can I go now, guys? Banish. This might be the most hilarious duel you've seen in your life. As in hilarious in a weird way, not a good way. Okay, so obviously I look at my hand right now and it's like Branded opening bait. See what he has. He max sees me. I was like, you know what? It's cool. Because if I can still get out my Mirror Jade and get set up for turn 2 and turn 3, perhaps, I don't care how many cards he draws. I mean, I kind of do, to be fair, but I also don't know what deck he's running. At this point, I'm assuming always mirror matches. So field spelled out there just to check, you know what I'm saying? Blossom and Lubellion play from Branded Infusion. Lubellion, Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2, Tragedy. Tragedy, obviously, you know, the play gets me Alib in hand. Right now, this is actually pretty cool. I was like, you know what? Let me be a little, I think I was a little aggressive with this one, as in I used Dramaturge and I think Jester. I don't think I banished with them to get the Branded red set up for turn 2. I don't think I did. Yeah, that's what I did. I wanted to get IRS up there, and then of course I fuse Dramaturge with Jester. Dramaturge comes to field and put him in defense mode because I don't want to be lightning stormed, you know, forbidden droplet, all that good stuff, you know. So I ended my turn. You have all those cards in your hand. I'm like, all right, bet. Masquerade is the MVP. Check it out. So it is a mirror match. Jester to get the theater, which is interesting because, I mean, at this point, you obviously have Branded Fusion, so I'm taxing you to death. I don't know if you realize that, Mossy, but I'm taxing you to death. And I'm like, why did you get him? I'm like, okay, whatever. Get your patchwork from Imp. And then Chain Link 3. Oh, no, it's 2. I forgot that's mandatory, so it has to happen. Chain Link 3. Despia and Quay. I don't know how to pronounce his name for Christ's sake. Tragedies 2. So he's going to put all the normal non-fusion 8 and up monsters at 0. So Dramaturge and Jester. I was like, okay, cool. Knocked him down to size. And you went to battle phase? I'm like, bro, you get 85 cards in your hand. Pop off. You can literally fill up the field. Like, no, you can literally fill up the field with the cards in your hand. I don't know what you have. I'm just assuming you have this deck. And then it's like, you have to have something, dude. So notice how he never attacked Masquerade. He is still fusing. He is still fusing. And he got out Chimera. 2 from field, 1 from hand, I think. Voice crack. He doesn't need any more cards than him, if I'm being honest, because still a max here. This man is still doing shenanigans. I'm doing Chain Link 3 because I'm gonna banish Chimera. Might as well. He's gonna pop somebody. I might as well banish somebody. And he Chain Link 4, branded in red. Masquerade is still there. I'm like, dude, you have 2 more times, 2 more card effects, and then you're done activating everything. All those cards will be useless because you can't even use their effect. You realize this, right? And then motherfucker brings out his own Masquerade. I'm like, that is not, you don't put fire on fire. That is not how you solve this issue. And of course, branded opening to save. He didn't even attack my boy Masquerade. He could have attacked him. Oh, he uses IRS. Sure, Albion in the grave, and he can't activate any more effects. Like, he's done here. I was honestly so baffled here. You could have attacked Masquerade and then popped him, and like, he can't do anything regardless. Like, the man can't do anything. Obviously, I patchwork. At this point, I can just fuse my Mirror Jade. I have Ad-Lib. I can get him back and banish, right? So I can fuse. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I was confused. I was genuinely confused. I don't know how I beat that last guy without literally attacking at all. It's crazy. All right, so we have a hand here. Very weird hand. I don't like to open up with the branded in the red. Of course, it's a mirror match. I'm going to blossom that. I made a big mistake here, and I should always tell myself that I should blossom well, I can't blossom Lubellion for chain block, but I don't know. I feel like obviously you're gonna tragedy into, well, you have to do Jester, right? If you don't have him in hand, you have to. So that means you can't get Dramaturge. I'm not Dramaturge. You can't get Ad-Lib. So obviously Jester into Brandon the Red. I'm like, okay. Man, just said triple back roll. Super Poly, Brandon the Red, branded opening. I don't know. I got Spriggans. I'm going to summon Spriggans. No, I went for branded fusions. Right off the bat, I was like, okay, you have 1 card in your hand. It cannot be Blossom. I was that ballsy, yes. He's like, I guess I want to keep all the cards in my hand because I got to discard one anyway. And branded opening also discarded. And I was like, I can't discard Ad-Lib, right? I can't discard Spriggans. I need them and search for a damn Despia card. Branded. And this man droplet me, okay? He droplet me on top of the branded in red. So he's going to fuse right here after he negates me. Whoops, I appreciate it. Thank God I drew into branded in red, right? So I guess Tragedy's going to fuse 2 cards. I'm assuming Masquerade, Starving Dragon, or it's Masquerade. Everybody's friendly Masquerade. Tragedy gets me Jester because I need him. And then he's negated. I'm like, okay, cool. It doesn't seem like you have too much on your end, right? You don't exactly have a Mirror Jade yourself. So let me, I think I got the failed spell here and I just went with the classic fusion. I don't know if I fused all 3 or just fused 2 and then just use Spriggans. Oh no, fuse, yeah, 3. I Chimera, pop, back roll and Masquerade because you have to get out of here. Unlike the last guy I do it against, I am getting Masquerade out of here. So Ad-Lib, obviously Chain Link 2, and then he's Super Poly. I'm like, okay. I respect it. I ain't got to deal with Masquerade anymore. I'm still sad, but I still got Ad-Lib, right? So he gets out Starving Venom. I'm like, okay, let me get out my homie Lubellion. Chimera still blows up, obviously. So at this point, Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2, he's gonna get his Masquerade back out. He doesn't have the IRS effect anymore. And his Starving Venom is gonna blow up my Lubellion, but I have the opening in the grave to save my Lubellion. And then of course, I get Albaz in hand, and then I still got my, oh no, I branded in red, that's what it was. Mirror Jade, and we already know how this play is gonna go. Spriggans, special summon. get my back row card. Now we get Branded Diffusion, and I have a card to put back in. So I'm gonna keep that for next turn. We attack, and then we end our turn here, right? Not too bad. I'm just saying. All right, so his turn, 2 cards in hand. I expect him not being able to do much. So just for the Branded Diffusion, obviously the other card in hand he has to discard if you want to finish off the play. So I'm assuming he's gonna get Ad-Lib with the Tragedy, right? So Lubellion, you know the dealio. Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. You did it. Okay. So I Mirror Jade, I banish. You're gonna get it off anyway, regardless, right? I just want Albion in the grave. Because I'd rather banish him than banish Mirror Jade and still blow up at the end of the... I don't know. Whatever. I just decided to banish you for whatever reason. And yeah, Mirror Jade versus Mirror Jade. And you get the Ad-Lib in hand. And now you banish your own Albion in the grave to set up Brandon in red. So Chain Link 1, obviously, he's going to blow up at the end phase, right? And Jester, you hurt my fusion. You talk to me. You talking to me? You attacked Spriggans. Nice. He didn't attack with Jester? I know why he didn't attack with Jester. I know. He didn't want to attack Jester. I don't blame him. So obviously Brandon in red, you know? And then he branded opening to save his Mirror Jade, but he can't save the non-fusion one. So I typed that down Blossom. I was like, all right, bet. Let me Tragedy in the grave to get one of my branded back row to field. And let me get my boy Despia with the branded red. Fuse off 3 of my cards since I don't need Blossom. Thank God I was a monster. And Chimera. Chimera these streets. Yes, these streets need Chimera. Hop. And I'm going to draw as well. Despia. Oh, this is fascinating. And what's even better about this situation is I still get my Mirror Jade to field. So he does the same thing. Mirror match, mirror play. Hey, he go for the homie Chimera. He go for the homie Chimera. I mean, does it really matter here? Because we both technically blow up unless we have like an opening engrave, right? So I pop him. Unlucky for him, he didn't get his off. So he does still get his Ad-Lib. And Jester's gonna come to field because, you know, the fusion is gonna come to field to negate me. So I cannot banish with Mirror Jade. But it's cool though. I don't think I need to banish. I don't think I need to. Like I said, Ad-Lib brings Mirror Jade back. So he can banish me, but I can't banish him. Sucks, doesn't it? Yes. So fight for a Patchwork, obviously, to get Imp. I might as well just fuse here. Since I still have Poly, since I don't know if I use Field Spell to fuse at all this time. I don't think I did. But obviously Jester to summon for, I'm not summoned, to get lost. And then I use Field Spell. So okay. Doesn't matter who you banish. I'm gonna do that just to get Albion in the grave because I'm negated from Jester, remember, from the grave? Yes, I just did that as a cost to, you know, because it's still a plus, right? So I'm gonna fuse my 2 monsters. Jester, Mirror Jade, to get out yet our brother starving. You blow me up, I blow you up at the end of the phase, right? Well, I mean, obviously I blow up at the end of me getting destroyed. And search for Albaz. I took your attack and I'm going to take your effect. And I'm going to freaking banish Jester. I don't want to deal with that. 28 right here. Main phase 2. I'm going to wait to end phase at him. Albion, Brandon, a red to... Oh no, Brandon opening. I already have a red in field. It's the one earlier. So it's like, okay, cool. I don't know why he didn't blow my Starving that turn. I don't know why he didn't... No, okay, that sounds wrong. I don't know why he didn't blow up the field that turn. Not sure. All right, so Jester, normal, get opening and use his fusion. Put Imp in the grave. Imp only activates if you actually discard from hand or field, I believe. So Lubellion, pretty much the same typical play with Branded Despia that you'll see over and over and over and over and over again, right? So Albion and Albaz back into Mirror Jade. And I'm like, okay, well, I mean, if you banish me, I'm screwed, but I'm going to Branded opening right here. I probably should have done this a lot sooner to get out Dramaturge to negate the Mirror Jade. I think I was a little late on that, I believe. So wee bit late. Now I need him to fuse again for me to get my activation off. So he got his Ad-Lib out, activate his effect. Everybody gets a plus stats. And then, yep, he's destroyed. And then you already know Starving Venom, unless you have an opening in the grave, you can't save him. So Starving Venom, resolve. You blow up. Jester come to field since my fusion was blowing up, excuse me. Negated him, thank God. So end phase, all I needed was this, okay? At this point in time, I'm like, okay, he already banished me, so he doesn't have one for my turn. I still got my field spell, so I can definitely do something. I don't remember what I did there. I can definitely do something there, right? All right, let's see what I top deck. Let's see what I top deck here. Droplet. I think that was the perfect card to get to. Albaz, Yeet Imp. Oh no, he didn't banish last turn. I thought he did. That's my mistake. But it's cool though, because I had Droplet nonetheless. Yeet my man's on the field because I didn't need him anymore. Once I Droplet him, I was like, okay, that's GG here, right? Two of you guys half attack, and I was like, yeah, that should be enough damage right there. That should be enough damage. And then Albaz obviously take his Lubellion, and then I go right into Titan. And I was like, yeah, that right there, my good sir, is what we call GG in the streets of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Branded lost. Despia. Oh, well, I did Dramaturge to negate. I don't know, just to get it off, right? Channeling 2 lost. Search. Channeling 3 Patchwork from Imp in the grave, and I ditched him. And then lost. I'm gonna get Mercurial because why not, right? And then Patchwork, and then I think I'm gonna get another. Did I think I fused again. No, I didn't have to. I did quick maths. I didn't have to. Doesn't matter if you blow up at the end of the turn. I'm gonna have to blow up your life. God, I'm so bad at talking, but it's cool though. Done.